The UFC is back in beautiful, exotic Newark, New Jersey this weekend. Brick City hosting another solid UFC pay-per-view. This time it's UFC 316. Two great title fights. Main event, rematch. Champion, 135, Merab Dvalishvili, the pride of Georgia, going up against Sugar Sean O'Malley. We haven't seen Sean O'Malley since September of last year when he lost his bantamweight title to Merab. Now, he thinks that the fight was a lot closer than some are saying in retrospect, in the aftermath. He has kept a low profile since that fight. In fact, he's made a lot of changes, recently had his second child, has gotten off social media, is not partaking in the extracurricular smoking and whatnot, if you get what I'm saying. He's made a lot of sweeping changes. He says he's dialed in, he's focused, he's healthy. He was not healthy going into that fight. There are a lot of things that are different about Sean O'Malley. Can all of that translate into a win over Merab Dvalishvili, who has been virtually unstoppable as a bantamweight since coming to the UFC several years ago? And of course, as a champion, had a very nice and dominant win over Umar Nurmagomedov. A lot of people thought he'd beat him back in January. That did not happen. This guy rarely loses rounds, let alone fights, of course. And so it's going to be a tough test for Sean O'Malley. If he doesn't pass this test, he's sort of in purgatory. Does he move up to 145? We could worry about all that stuff later, but he did have some bright spots, especially towards the end of their fight back in September, especially in the fifth round. Can he use that as a confidence builder, as a momentum builder going into this, essentially sixth round? We'll find out. Main event on Saturday. Obviously, we know about the cardio, we know about the wrestling, we know about Sean's striking, we know about his improved grappling. What does it all translate into? We'll see. I think it'll be a more entertaining fight, by the way, than the first one. Co-main event is one of my most anticipated fights of 2025. It's one that I've been thinking about and talking about for a while. It's the champion, Juliana Pena, the Venezuelan vixen, going up against Kayla Harrison, the two-time Olympic gold medalist, the former PFL champion who has come over to the UFC and is undefeated so far in her two fights, one back in April and then October. An absolute beast. No one ever thought she'd be able to make 135 successfully. She has now done it twice. She'll have to do it for a third time and then go out there and beat Juliana Pena. It has often felt like her destiny to become UFC champion, but do not count out Juliana Pena. She has defied the odds throughout her career, through all the ups and downs, all the injuries, and then, of course, became champion when she beat Amanda Nunes a few years back, and then became champion again not that long ago, back in October. And so here we are, no love lost, bad blood between the two of them. Will Kayla be able to dominate Juliana, or will Juliana's scrappiness win the day? Will she be able to keep the fight standing and outbox Kayla Harrison? Can't wait to see how it all plays out. It's a very fun card this Saturday. Main card is phenomenal. We got the debut of Patchy Mix. We got Luque versus Holland, and on it goes. It all goes down at the Prudential Center on Saturday. Place to be for all the action, of course, BetMGM. Go check us out. Enjoy the fights, my friends. I'll talk to you next week.